and kind of to reiterate what Vice Chair Quill was asking, so none of these, we haven't broached any of these actual other sources of funding as far as the grants and things. So we don't. So really, Oro Valley right now, we're approving the full price tag, not the guess of potential other funding.
I think there is some funding sources that are certainly identified in the in these two areas, the visionary shared youths and the visionary park projects, that we feel, I think, pretty comfortable with, simply because of location, as well as then, who kind of, I don't want to say it this way other than to say maybe who controls the property. Or there is like the Amphi School District partnership. The town of Oro Valley or OV baseball isn't the only one potentially benefiting from the improvement of that site. So I think we feel pretty comfortable with those. It's the other ones that I think it's a little bit easier to identify grant funding associated with trail projects than it is life cycle replacement projects or what we would call kind of these bigger projects as well. Because ultimately what you would do with some of these bigger projects is start to break them down into smaller pieces. If you think about Naranja, there are so many potential elements associated with that. You could say, all right, well, in order to get the bike park, skate park, there's a specific grant or specific grants associated with that. For the trails component, there's potentially specific grants associated with that. But yes, to reiterate your point, no, we have not, nor I don't think have we ever, as part of any master plan project, really looked at it in terms of this grant can potentially get you this amount of money.
Right, and there's no guarantees there. Okay, thank you.
Correct.